honestly, at first the thing I thought was it was a hoax, that it had to be, something had to have gone terribly wrong. And he even said at one point, "Are you there still?" And I said, "Yes, I don't know what to say."
When executive director of the Lakeshore Players Theatre, Rob Thomas, answered this phone call last December, it was an answer to a prayer. With the arts and entertainment industry taking one of the toughest beatings during the pandemic, the center's income and donations had taken a beating too.
We immediately stepped back and we looked at, what were we doing? We reviewed our mission over and over again and realized that there are people in our community that are going to need us more than ever.
Unable to perform live shows in their theater, Thomas says they brought programming online, moved education classes outdoors, and held concerts in their back parking lot.
So I think this summer the stage is going to be over here as opposed to back there.
With staff laid off or furloughed, that phone call came at the perfect time. It was an estate attorney letting Thomas know Betty Wold Johnson had passed away and bequeathed the center her summer vacation home worth $2 million.
To her, it was about what we were able to do for her community, the community she loved. So she wasn't a big theater goer here at Lakeshore. She didn't come to a bunch of shows or anything, but she knew the impact we were having on the kids in the community and the people seeking arts and enrichment in our community. And that's what she decided to invest in.
Johnson, a matriarch in the Johnson & Johnson family, was born and raised in Minnesota, and her family used this nearly 5,000 square foot mansion in Delwood as a summer retreat. Betty eventually moved to New Jersey and the house was eventually sold, but her connection to the community never left, and she bought the home back in the 1980s.
Everyone's like, you should always have a plan B, and we're sort of on plan G, plan H by now, so.
As part of their ever-evolving response to the pandemic, the center will soon announce their summer education guide, hold an outdoor production of Company in their parking lot this July, and begin streaming a production of Beehive next Friday, recorded here in the 250-seat theater, all vacant since COVID.
The year before COVID, we had about 360 volunteers throughout the course of the whole year.
Thomas says this year has been an experience he never could have imagined when he dreamed in his youth of running a theater. And like a page from a script, that one call from an estate attorney will be a defining moment in not just his career, but his life.
This is one of those moments where, you can look back on your life and you can pinpoint certain things that you're going to remember forever, and this is definitely this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me.